Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah if you're new here, and we're doing a teeny tiny little video today where I'm going to be unboxing a couple of bookish things. I went and ordered a bunch of books from bookshop.org, and I also got my order from Brandon Sanderson's Secret Project number 3 that I would love to unbox with you today. I've never done this before, so I've done like mini unboxings in vlogs, but I've never done a full-on unboxing video on its own. So I hope you all enjoy this. I will put up a spoiler warning for Secret Project number 3 if you are interested in reading it without no cover reveal, no title reveal, anything. I will put a spoiler warning up for that. So spoiler warning now, and this is the box so I'm going to be unboxing. So Dragonsteel always sends the most beautiful packaging. They have this tape over the box. The box is custom made with this black and this dragon scale design, and I just think they do such a good job with their packaging, and it's always really secure inside. So I'm going to just lift the gold sticker, and then the box just opens like that, and I have it upside down, and the top says Dragonsteel, and it says creating our worlds to inspire yours. And then you open it up, and it has a quote: storytelling is essentially about cheating, quoted to Wit, which is a character from the Stormlight Archive. We're gonna open up the paper, and we're gonna pull out, this is the spoiler card, so this is detailing everything in the box. We've got a pin. My favorite Stormlight character, Shallan. I love Shallan from the Stormlight Archive so much. She's my favorite character in that series, and I'm so excited to have a little pin of her. Like, look at how cute she is with her little notebook, and she's an artist character, but that's not all she is. We also have a bookmark which is themed based on the book Aaliyah. So the artist is Aaliyah Chen. She did the artwork for the bookmark as well as the artwork within the book itself. So this one is one of the main characters named Yumi, and then the other side is Yumi and the other main character, Nikaro, or painter, in a tree, in this like Japanese kind of style. And I really like how thick I like how thick these bookmarks are. They're really good. And then a beautiful little sticker, and let's see what it says about the sticker. Oh, this is in the book, there is a restaurant characters return to over and over again, and this is the logo for the restaurant, the noodle shop, which is adorable. So that's all the little trinkety bits. Now let's get into the book. These are so gorgeous, and I have already read this book. Spoiler warning for my rating. This was a 4.5 star read. I really enjoyed this installment. So I'm gonna open up the plastic and show you some of the pictures very carefully, not to damage this book. Apparently you can still get these special edition on Dragonsteel's website. So if you didn't back the Kickstarter, you can still buy these beautiful editions. So this is the cover. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter by Brandon Sanderson. This is a fantasy, almost leaning romance, I'd say, about Nikaro, who is a nightmare painter, and essentially what that means is nightmares manifest themselves, and in order to subdue these living nightmares, painters go around painting them into paintings to subdue the nightmares, which is very cool. And our other main character, Yumi, is this like religious figure, and she's been coddled and protected her whole life, and her only duty is to be this religious figure, and she's kind of sick and tired of it. And wants to break free away from that, even though she knows that this duty is very important. So she's very stifled, and these two worlds kind of intertwined. And I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4.5 stars. I thought it was great. Now I'll sneak peek some of the art for you. So this is like the end paper, and the whole book is this pink, neon pink and neon blue theme. So you can see the text is blue. Look at that title page. Gosh, it's so pretty. The dedication for Emily, which is his wife. Let me find one picture that isn't a spoiler to show you. Like, look at this, part 1. Look at whoever designed these, just A+. And then the chapter titles are that. This is one of the images. Love this. I'm really happy I have this one specifically. I'm even gonna put it next to my other ones. You know, Tress has had her moment, but let's put Yumi out. Like that. Gorgeous. All right, second package. I always have trouble with these. And now these are just random books that I bought for myself. A couple books in here. This first package is 2 T. Kingfisher books. I bought myself A Minor Mage and A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking by T. Kingfisher. These are middle grade fantasies that I really enjoyed, and I'm trying to read all T. Kingfisher books. They're different sizes. That's a little upsetting, but I think they have the same publisher. Don't like that. And the other book in this box is Always Only You by Chloe Leese. This is a contemporary sports romance about a hockey player and a disabled woman who is the social media coordinator for the hockey team, and so she works on social media, getting the team publicity and whatnot, and it's a little romance between the two of them, and I really enjoyed this book. It wasn't perfect by any means, but I really appreciate the disability representation in this book, and I like how she is the grump and he is the sunshine. And the last box, we got there in the end. Ooh. Oh my god, I shouldn't be surprised because I bought these books myself, but I still am. I got myself the traditionally published version of A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. I already have the self-pub version. So this is the self-pub version, and this is the traditionally published version, and I just thought this was so beautiful, and I love this story so immensely. I had to buy a second copy. I don't usually buy a second copy of things, but there are a few books that I will make an exception for. The other 2 books. Oh my gosh, Hunger of the Gods, the second book in the Bloodsworn saga. The first book is the Shadow of the Gods, and this is an epic adult fantasy series, and I'm obsessed with it. John Gwynne is a new favorite author for me, and I've also read this, and I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5 stars as well, and I definitely wanted a copy of my own to go with that book, the first book in the series. And the last book I bought was The Bone Orchard by Sarah A. Mueller. I actually have a review up for this book on its own on my channel if you're interested. This is a really weird fantasy about, I wouldn't recommend looking at my review of this book, but this is a very odd fantasy about essentially the courtesan who works with the Emperor, is tasked with finding his murderer. Like on his deathbed, he's like, somebody has killed me. I need you, you know, poisoned me. I need you to solve the murder. So this is a part murder mystery, but part character study. And it was fantastic and really strange and really weird. And I really enjoyed it. And I wanted a physical copy of the paperback. These were the books that I bought, plus Yumi back here. These are the books that I bought recently and did this little unboxing for. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content, and let me know what you're reading. I would love to know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video of mine very soon.